When we are looking at extending a drawing, the first thing we want to do is have a look at the key features within the drawing that we are extending, so we can mimic that when we then go out to the rest of the page. Now for this one, we can see not only is there a lot of colour, but we can see that there is block colour. So that's something that we're definitely going to use. So I've taken out my colouring pencils here so that I have access to that. Another thing that we have to look at is identifying things like shape. So we can see here that we have some really strong shapes that have straight lines in them. I've got my ruler, and we also have more organic natural shapes here. So I know that I'll probably be using both of those when I'm extending my drawing. Another key feature here that they are using is pattern. So these sort of little squares being repeated is probably a feature I will choose to use. Now for the first thing I'm going to do when extending my drawing, is I'm going to continue these little shapes. Now I'm going to use a pencil first just to sort of mark out where my features are going to go, and then I'm going to use my colours to apply it. Drawing. Now, as we can see as well, this orange rectangle is in the back, then we see the white one, and then we see these two. I'm going to use that same technique when I'm layering my work so that there is depth. So I have a background and I have something like a foreground. Organic, so I think I'm going to have one here. So I'm going to have it on the behind this section. And I am constantly now looking at these shapes, trying to mimic the way they curve. The way they sort of look. Not identical, but sort of identifying how they move around the page. And I think I might have another one coming up from the corner here. I might do sort of a semicircular shape. Now this isn't identical. First of all, with these ones, so I'm going to colour these ones in. Now when I'm colouring in, I'm making very sure that I stay inside of the lines and that I make sure that I'm being very neat. I'm going to show you now how I identify that.